How to reserve flash memory addresses with GCC linker to prevent overwrites. The problem: preserving preloaded data in flash. Embedded devices often contain preloaded, fixed data at specific flash memory addresses. For example, you might have 4 bytes stored at a known RAM address like 0x08016F11 that your application needs to access without modification. The challenge arises when the GCC linker script places code or other data sections over these reserved addresses, potentially overwriting them during firmware linking. Current approach and its issues. Developers sometimes declare an external symbol linked to an absolute address in flash. And use a linker script snippet like. However, this alone does not prevent the linker from placing other sections, example.txt, at that address, risking data overwrite. Why could this happen? The memory region in your linker script includes the address 0x08016F11 as part of the general ROM. The linker sequentially assigns section addresses within the defined ROM region based on their order and size. Without explicit instructions, the linker does not know to skip this 4-byte reserved area. Thus, your reserved address could be overlapped by .text, .data, or other sections. Best practice: define reserved flash regions explicitly. To ensure safe reservation, partition your flash memory region in the linker script. For example, place code and data sections only in the non-reserved ROM region. Assign the linker sections to ROM using the ROM directive. Reference the reserved memory using your symbol without placing code there. Since ROM_reserved is not assigned any sections, it remains untouched. Note, the reserved region is usually placed at the end or between regions, avoiding splitting critical areas like the vector table at the start of flash. Alternative considerations. You cannot simply use provide to reserve flash, it just defines a symbol. Using linker script commands like assert can catch overlaps but not prevent them. Splitting flash into multiple memory blocks is the standard, clean approach. For larger reserved areas, keep them aligned to section granularity for ease. Summary. Yes, without explicit partitioning, the linker may overwrite your reserved flash address. No, provide alone does not reserve or protect locations. Do define dedicated reserved flash regions in your linker script to protect data. Do place your code and other data sections away from these reserved regions. This approach ensures your embedded application preserves critical preloaded data safely and predictably.